You feel the vibe, everybody around me gotta feel this way to fuck with me today. Oh, what do you say? I get by the 9 to 5, now I'm feeling alive and I gotta no ride, but it's okay, baby, I'm a riding the tide in this crypto thing. As we walking through the mall, rolling up, getting ready to fucking call someone for more because we're running out, smoking out. I get 2 grams grinded up, I don't know if I have enough for you, you and me, but that's why they call it weed. If I got it, we got it, come on and shout it. Someone's always got something to say, and if it's negative, I don't play. I don't really care what you say. I puff, and then I passed my ass right on the floor because my dumb ass couldn't fucking take no more. And this is the story that you can't ignore. Get by on a 9 to 5, now I'm feeling alive. Do you feel the vibe? Everybody around me gotta feel this way to fuck with me today. Oh, what do you say? I get by the 9 to 5, now I'm feeling alive and I gotta no ride, but it's okay, baby, I'm a riding the tide in this crypto thing. I think it's time to dollar cost average in, and if you don't know, that's a sin. Everywhere you begin. Wall Street Pete's sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, come on over, smash that like, hit the like and subscribe. Come on, because we're going on a ride. Wall Street Pete, 1.87K subscribers. We just need a few more to get to that magical 2,000. I thank you so much, and happy St. Patrick's Day. We're lit up here, and we're going to talk a little bit about cryptocurrency this morning, a little bit of some news, a little bit of some things, a little bit about the channel, right? And humans, you got to love the human race, right? The human race is amazing. You'll get a million times correct, but the one fucking time that you get something actually wrong, they will make sure they roast you, they will make sure they laugh at you, and make sure you're aware. This is one of the channels, we're not that channel that has 10K subscribers, and oh, we better delete it because we were wrong, right? We're going to show that we were incorrect. Because why? Because there's so many times we're correct and incorrect compared to the ratio. It's unreal, right? 99 out of 100 times we were correct. This one time, and I was incorrect. 75K wasn't coming. Why did we have that thought? Well, when BlackRock is buying 800 million a day, you kind of get the thought that that was the next TA price. It didn't happen. I was incorrect. And that'll be one of the times we can clearly say, hey, you were wrong. But can we watch the 2 times in a 60-second that I'm killing it? Let's watch this.
2 weeks ago. It wasn't even March yet.
Does anyone remember?
Crash, March 2024. After halving pump. Or even better. We're trading 66,000. Look at the chart. Let me get out of the way. Relax. Bitcoin, 73.5K is ready for a massive breakout. That means resistance is going to hit at the 73K.
I mean, if you think about those two in by itself, right? We put the point up. I said 73 and a half. 73 to 74 was it. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we do? And what do we say about March? If you watched the video and you went to the video, it would have told you that March, I expect a big fall. Why? Because that was a bad month for us historically. Not a genius, just a gentleman who pays attention to the history of Bitcoin. The price used to work on Wall Street, knows a little bit. So come on over, hit the bell, all notifications, become a subscriber because I'm sick and tired of being correct. And I'm tired of it because all you hear about is the sayers that say you did this wrong and that wrong. Kiss my ass, Seabass. And let's watch this beautiful video talking about how well we're doing.
Several of them are in the red. That includes the Bitwise ETF. Let's get to Bob Pisani with the Bitwise.
Oh no, Bitcoin's down. Do they look scared? They look upset or worried?
Hogan's here, an old friend of mine, known him for many years. It finally happened. How many years? 11 years we've been waiting for this since the Winklevoss twins. Bitwise, here it is, folks, trading right here, the Bitwise Bitcoin ETF. Your thoughts on the trading, specifically. Tell us how the volumes, how's the demand, how's the spread?
Yeah, we're really excited to bring the lowest cost Bitcoin ETF to market. Expense ratio of just
it's all a game.
Points on BitB.
It's all a race.
Trading, I think, has exceeded our expectations. There's tens of millions of dollars of trading in our ETF. Spreads are pretty tight. There's a lot of demand on the buy.
A lot of demand.
We're seeing some slight premium in our ETF and other ETFs. That's people coming into the Bitcoin market. That's what we want to see. Those spreads will tighten over time, but it's already the lowest cost way to access Bitcoin that I think American investors have ever had.
All right, we'll just end it right there. So you can listen to all the naysayers and all the bullshit that's going on, but you can really pay attention to what is actually happening and listen to me as I tell you. None of it's financial advice, but we do have some interesting news. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin price coming on its head and shoulders, how 55,000 is very possible on the table, and Starbucks ends NFT rewards program, paving the way for new ventures, right? Something goes down, bad news. We're just going to keep adding to the FUD. So let's keep talking about certain things. We keep it to you live. Repeat doesn't again, I don't even care about that. I want to talk about 2.52 trillion market cap. We're continuing to go down, and we're going to get to the best part of the video, your favorite, the charts. The technical analysis side, we left you with this. And we tightened things up a little bit. It wasn't exactly, but we said this was happening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how does it look? Looks pretty damn close to what we're doing here. So I want people to understand how important this is. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It is March 17, 2024. And how I think we're going to consolidate a little bit. You're going to get a rally here like this shoulder, letting you know, and I don't know if it happened already. We'll see. We'll find out, right? If we break above this price of 70,400, we will, and most likely, will be continuing to have some type of a rally that this will be back to newer highs, or we're just getting a fake out to the 73.5 again, and you'll finally see the double top pattern, which is possible. I don't really know if that's going to happen, something like this. I think we're not even going to get past this line right here, so that's my particular thought. I'm looking at the Bitcoin price, and I think we're going to fall for a little bit, right? I said that. I said March, and we're talking about weeks and weeks ago before it even happened. I said, everyone's thinking we're going to 100K right here. I'm saying, no, be careful. I think there will be a fall in March, and this is exactly what's happening. So you can see here coming in, I don't think we go any further. I don't think we come any further from here. We break that 71,000. I would be very impressed. I do believe that 62,000 is still a possibility in the mix. What happens in the price of Bitcoin? Well, let me get some of the EMA out of the way because that's annoying. And what did I say? I said we'd have to break above 70,300 in my last video. It was the peak of the EMA. I swear to God, go watch it. It was the last video we did. The last video, I remember, that's why my eyebrows just raised right now. I said that this EMA, we have to break above it, and it'd be 70,300. If we didn't break above and finish, we're not having a real pump. That's exactly what's happening. Holy cow, I actually remember this now. But the reason why I'm showing you that and remembering that is because of the M's that we're receiving. So there's nothing we can do about this. This will keep happening. Dead cat bounces. You can see what's happening. And you're probably sitting there silly, stupid, going, oh, we were rising this time and buying and buying. What are you doing? It's fucking sick. That's what you're doing. Be serious. In English, what you're doing is buying the top every time. Look at this. Look at this. How many times you got excited and thought we were coming up. Thought we were coming up. Look, let me show you. Right? Thought we were coming up. Think still that we're coming up. No. This is what's happening. The trend is your friend till the end, my friends. And you have to pay attention to that. The trend needs to break. I mean, any common sense trader can understand that. There is a trend coming down here, and this is a 4-hourly chart. You can follow it with me if you'd like. But there is a right shoulder that's going to be born here around the 69,000. It kind of already happened. I don't know, but it should repeat, get a double, and then go down. We'll get to 62. We have to hold it now and get a nice bounce. We have to really go high. Look at the Fibonacci sequence level. We're at only 23.6. I expect a 38.2 pullback in a healthy retracement. We're not talking about no 50% pullbacks. We're talking about a 38.2. That's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. That's very common. What would happen next, though, is what could basically make us go parabolic. You could see here on the trajectory that we were moving on the stochastic oscillator, and all I see is a bigger fall. Sunday. Oh, no, I hate Sundays. This is what I see right now. Be scared, be alert, be paying attention. There could be another leg to the upside here faking us, and then we're going to get that nasty, nasty wick back down. You can see right here in 10 hours. Probably going to happen in 10 hours. I may sound crazy, but you want to subscribe or unsubscribe? I'll give this to you right now. I bet your ass that this candle, I'm going to show you right now, watch this. We're going to make this clear for everyone on the channel. This bad boy is going to pop up. We're going to have a 10-hour beautiful day, but guess what? When that candle is done and we get a new candle, you better be careful, because if we're not doing a V-shape on this next candle, we are going to be looking like that. And that, my friends, is going to be hitting 62,000 tonight. That would be scary. That would be scary. And then what I'm trying to let everyone understand, because this is the possibility what we're playing with here, we're looking at cryptocurrency, we're looking at the time frame, we're looking at a Fibonacci sequence. We knew that there was a fall possibly coming, and what's going to happen? It's going to pump when you least expect it. But if you are a subscriber to here, you're not going to be least expected. So I don't expect a 50% fall,
but that is the 50,000 area. That's the closest to 40,000 we will ever see. But I'm letting you know right now, if we don't get a significant bounce off this bottom, and I want people to pay attention because we're getting ready to go. It's just Bitcoin today. Right here is very important, and I will do any altcoin you would like. You just have to comment in the comment section. We have a lot of new subscribers. 127 subscribers in the last whatever weeks. This is insane. So just want people to understand they are paying attention. Definitely to mention these are the two major ranges when cryptocurrency and Bitcoin starts going down that we have to focus on. Now, I know this looks like a hot mess to many of you, but I'm telling you right now, we break the 61 to 62,000, we're in trouble. It'll keep coming down. There will be no right shoulder. I think the right shoulder's here, and then we're going to come down anyway off the right shoulder. We're looking for an inverse head. What will happen is the inverse head will develop somewhere down here, and we're talking about anywhere from the 55,432 price, 38.2 pullback, which makes more sense to me, would be an inverted head. I'm going to leave you with this thought, and you tell me what you think. Left shoulder's coming in here. Now is the inverted head. What comes down here is we match to the right side, but what is more important is that we start heading back to the right direction here. This will develop. The only problem I see here, and I felt like Mike Tyson, the only thing I see is I've been watching too much Mike Tyson clips, getting ready to take Jake Paul's head off, is head inverse here, and then, like you said, you were going up, everybody gets scared. So now there's 62,000 will play as a huge major resistance support level. So if you like this stuff and you're interested, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We have a lot to pay attention to. That was a lot of stuff I just went over. My head is spinning just looking at what I said. But this is most likely what's playing out, so please be very careful. I do want to clean this up. Anybody want to talk about a particular asset before we go? I'm going to let one particular follower, because we haven't done this in a while. What would you like to go over? I'll give you one asset right now. Look at the tickers and tell me which one you think you would want to see Wall Street Pete go over. I'm a big fun believer in the Polygon Matic. I actually like this. I actually called this. Look where we are. I said I expected a new higher low. I'm circling the new higher low before we're even there. I actually put the circle here when we were up here trading like I think it was 115, 116. Over here, we did a video on Polygon Matic probably like 3 days ago, the 14th. I'm just guessing. But I want people to understand what is going on. You can see here the V-shaped recovery, what is most likely a dead cat bounce, but still everything will continue to see a rise that is probably fake as hell, and then you will get hurt if you continue to buy in the jumps. So be careful. I don't have that ticker. I said it has to be one of these tickers here. We do have a lot here. It's going to be one of the layer 2 projects that have been around. We got a lot here. We got Anchor, Quantum, Inch, FX, we have them all, I felt like, except for the ones that some people ask, because they're probably looking at the brand new shit coins, and I don't know what it is, Maurice. I could be wrong. I'm not bashing your asset that you're paying attention to. Boom, I actually heard of. Don't have it on here, but you know what? Since you asked, let me ask you a question. Would you like me to do a short on it? I have a little thing here. Gary was raced off. I have OMG still, and I think there's one more that somebody wants. We do have to go back to the comments. But I can put it here if you'd like, BOME. We could do a short on it for you and see where I would think I would go with it with the asset. But right here, any one of these, there's a lot. We got Dogecoin. We really do have a lot. We have Clever. We have Superfarm, I believe that is, AGLD. We have Elron. We have them all, I thought. Theta Network is a good one. We have Wi-Fi here in finance. Look at all the ones we have. We do have a lot. We have Reef. We have FTT, FTX, Cardano, Aptos, Chainlink. Just to do a few, we can even do Ethereum if you'd like. We got Rare. What do we got? We got Ghost. We got Tesla, for Christ's sake, up here. We have a lot of them. I could do a ticker on a short later. I just can't do it if it's not up here on my 100 freaking tickers that I have. Most of them are crypto. Obviously, we got Hello. I heard somebody talking about Hello. Hello is a good project. I'm still waiting for Aaron, Altcoin Daily, and his brother. I can't stand it because then they got Wendy O on the channel, and they're going to start doing all this shit that they really shouldn't be on the channel making decisions, I feel like, some of them. Binance listing also went crazy in 2 days from 3 million to almost 2 billion market cap. That is nuts. No, I don't want to call you a liar, but do you know that's not normal? Wow. I'm going to have to go investigate that. I'm not saying to check you on a lie. I'm just to say, holy shit, what am I doing in my life? Thank you for so much for sharing. That's really impressive. Anything that goes from a market cap of 3 million to almost 2 billion, there's a lot of hype going on in there. But you look at Hello right now, for instance, We're pretty low on the stochastic oscillator today, so there is actually a good buy, and I do believe that we are going to go up today. But by the end of the night, I do see a big M coming. Maybe we're off. Maybe Monday it happens. I don't know if you've noticed that, but since the holiday and the changes, we've been like a day off on some of these falls. But the last week or two, we were falling down on that Sunday, and it was a bloodbath. So pretty interesting to see that. We have Flocka Inu, we have World 100 times. I mean, we have a lot of different crypto assets. If you'd like to really just check one out, I guess maybe I'll do one. Let's do Cardano. I have somebody here. They're buying thousands and thousands of Cardano, and I'm really excited for them. I really am. That's the asset that they chose. I tell everyone, be diverse, right? Even Jasmy, for Christ's sake. We have Jasmy right. Look at this. We have Jasmy right in the range of where I said we would be trading, and this is what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, the more and more I keep looking at the cryptocurrency altcoins, and this is another thing I want you to pay attention to. What I found out that some of the good assets like altcoins like Chainlink, Solana, I noticed once they start having some type of a bearish divergence, I noticed I didn't pay attention to Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin's falling and the whole market's falling. I'm like, holy shit, why didn't I look at this asset and see how bullish or how bearish it was and then realize what the whole market might be doing? So you got to pay attention. We're getting some really strong wicks to the upside. Got like a hammer curl here. Didn't finish out too well to finish it. This would be more like one if it had the right next candle here. This was not the one to give it, but I do have some indicators here. We could pull some out. We can pay attention, have some fun. I have Jasmy coin out right now. Anybody interested? Gary showing some interest in here. Relative strength index. Let's see, Bollinger Bands, EMA. I do like to use that one a lot. What I do is I'll just have to erase the indicators. We're just doing this on the live, on this, just for fun, on the cuff. A lot of people do usually subscribe, and what they do is they chat, they comment, and tell me what they'd want to do. It's already up. I was looking for there's the Bollinger Bands. They're really hard to see. So I have the Bollinger Bands really like bluish right here, and they're looking like this, and I'm going to try and copy what they're doing here so you could see what's going on. But that's my Bollinger Bands. What's happening is we're still going down, the neck of the meat coming in here, and you can see my band crossed here. This is bearish right here, the yellow band. We want the band, and if you pay attention, this is a 4-hourly chart. You want the band on the top left here. This is the EMA. So I don't know. Maybe I'm doing a little teaching this morning. But what you want is some boring sideways action after you're done falling. A little consolidation. You see how this happens? This is what we're looking for in Jasmy. So if you really start paying attention, we're no time to buy, that we're going to the next level up. There's nothing happening here showing me that. I'm going to show you there. Now you can see here, all we're doing is consolidating down, down, down. Let's do the time frame. I just want to show you how crazy this is. This is a big fall down here to 0.004, the price that we bought on Christmas when I told everyone that's what I'm buying. The beginning of January, what happened? Well, it took about almost 2 months. So it took 60 days of consolidation, sideways, boring action with a couple lifts, letting you know, hey, pretty soon we're about to take off. Now, you see the band flipping, like I said. This is what you're paying close attention to. This was the day it said, hey, Jose, wake up. We're flipping the bands. You can see it keeps happening. And finally, that yellow band stays on the outside, showing me that we are off to the races. I do use this, and this will help you too. I don't know how many people can use it. It depends on the time frame you're looking at. Time frames change really quickly. If I'm looking at an hourly, expect that within the hours, this whole chart could be fucked up, what I'm saying, and something new can change over here after the hours go by. If we're talking about days, it's going to take some days for me to establish the chart and everything I'm talking about for it to happen, right? Makes sense. It's going to take a longer time frame. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen today. It's going to take some time. Now, in the days, you can see here, I have a sold. And it's kind of crazy because it popped up after I did the video saying my uptrend was weak as hell. March 13th telling me, I love this. This is fantastic. You could use this indicator if you'd like. Be careful, it's not always correct, but this is a great jump here. Talking about top M's, double top. It's pretty bad on the slant. You can see we may continue. Now, what I'm trying to just really beat the dead horse is this kind of jump here. I don't expect to go any higher than this last high here for Jasmy, which is right before it could be 0.021 cent. So we're just using Jasmy as an example. It's going to retest here. Do we get the double bottom and pop up? Probably not. It'll continue to do the trend to the down until we get to that Fibonacci sequence, probably 38.2. So I'm just using some other cryptocurrencies as an example of what could happen. It's already taken a beating. You can see here, maybe left shoulder, head, and we're looking to make that right shoulder somewhere here and then get an invert. I mean, the patterns are here for you to understand. So it can happen. So I just want people to know we're going to Cardano right here, and we're going to end the channel. So if anyone is excited for Cardano, stick around, watch this. I'll title the title a little better. We're on dailies here. And you can see how the double tops are forming. Go to the daily real quick, double top. It's pretty easy to see that double top. That's really, really nasty. And that's like what I'm looking for here when I'm trading. I'm looking for that momentum, that move, that shift. So hopefully I am helping you. I love everyone on this channel very much. We have some great followers for many years, and all we're doing is growing. And if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be growing. So the content is real as steel. The gentleman is real as steel. And get one wrong, and they'll make sure that they roast you. So you got to have strong, thick skin and know that you're good at what you do, and you're just helping others. We're just getting a relief bounce. You could see it on the daily 1, 2, 3. We're in 3 days of consolidation for even Cardano. And what is happening? Well, we hit some new all-time highs for the year. Beautiful. Didn't get as high as we should. I thought $1 we'd get a little higher, be able to zone in here and be trading and consolidating right in here before the next leg up. That's what I'm expecting for Cardano to do, but obviously they had other plans. Now, what is my biggest thing on the channel? What do I tell everyone before we go doing Cardano? How excited I get when what crypto asset does what. When it goes up and down in high volatility roller coaster rides, right? Didn't I say that? I say that, I preach that, I talk about it, and I say what? When it does something similar to this in the upward trajectory, in the upward momentum trend line, excuse me, we get a parabolic jump, and that is exactly what we're getting ready. So please hit the like button right now. If you're a disbeliever in this, well, by the end of probably this cycle here, whatever's happening for this month, you're going to be a big believer in this channel. It's not just waiting for it to happen. It's explaining to you what is happening, preparing you and getting ready. I'm not going to do 100 different scenarios. I'm going to do 1 or 2, maybe a third one, give you a percentage on what are the chances of the outcomes being possible. And this is why it's so important to love this channel. I love this channel very much because I will go back and I will watch this video myself, and not because to have fun. I actually want to watch it because I want to see what I was saying, so I can really either agree or disagree and find a mistake, and then I can come live later and say, hey, yo, I was looking at this and didn't believe what I was seeing here. It didn't make sense. So that's why I'm excited about this channel. $2, $3. I expect some resistance coming pretty strong here. You can see here, old flipping support to resistance. Look at this. How many times did we test this before we blew off our top? Right? And then coming down on this side, you can see a big head and shoulders coming. And this is the bearish head and shoulders. You notice how my left shoulder was lower than the right? Well, my left shoulder is higher than the right because this is a head and shoulders pattern that is bearish. So if you're paying attention, you're actually learning a little bit of crypto terminology and things here. That's what's going on. We're falling down, and all we're doing here is some boring-ass sideways action, getting ready to lift off to mirror this image. And if we mirror that image, ladies and gentlemen, and that money comes rolling in and the smart money keeps buying, because that's what the big whales are doing, we're going to have all-time high cup and handle coming in. We're going to be talking about one of the biggest cup and handles you ever did see. And then when Cardano does that, it's just a quick scenario of what could be happening. We keep retesting that level, creating another cup inside a cup and handle. And if that does happen, my friends, we will see all-time highs, perhaps tested a couple times, or perhaps we will not even test at all. The money, the power of money is very powerful. I mean, it could keep going, and I do see Cardano going all the way to 3 times, 9 times this cycle. And I mean, that's going to be with Bitcoin going past, obviously, to 120, maybe higher than that. But I do see 3 times the all-time high for Cardano. So if that's exciting to anyone, or if that's just a surprise, I know it sounds like a pipe dream. I did not even title that. So I'm not clickbaiting nobody. I am giving you my particular insight, my thoughts, my opinion, and technical analysis. Obviously, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for technical analysis. So Wall Street Pete, Signal, and Crypto, giving you the big picture here. We're looking at a daily chart, and you can see what has happened. Left shoulder, I mean, it's really clear. All we're doing is looking for that beautiful inverse. And where is that inverse? Well, we know where the inverse is, and that's the bottom. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you've yet to follow me on wallst.pete, check us out. I love the channel very much. It's a good channel. It's a good platform. Instagram, I only use those 2. So we're turning it into a channel. This is the guy who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange with some very good traders, millionaires, perhaps billionaires. I had one guy, Bobby Muir. I don't know if anybody remembers him. I know there's people watching this channel. I know there are some people watching. I know for a fact. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know a guy named Bobby Muir, right? Listen to the story. Maybe I'll give you another one that's really nice to listen to. It's really humbling. Gentleman makes $50,000 trading natural gas. So we're in a natural gas pit right here. That's probably one of the pictures. And he makes 50 grand. And I'm subbing in for the day. I'm his margin, profit, loss guy. You know, his allocation guy, making sure all the money goes into the right spots. And, all right, cool. I'm going to do the bomb. But so he makes 50 grand for the day. And what does he do? He gives me $100. Gives me $100 bill. And you know, I have multiple guys giving me multiple hundreds for the day. So this is how I'm doing. I built my own business on Wall Street. What happened was you go through a test and you have to learn how the whole program works. Got to know margin calls, profit loss, allocation, whole language of Z meant the month of December, and upside down V with a slash on top was October. Like, I still remember this shit. I retained the hell out of it. We're talking about a decade out of the space over. Way more than that, probably a decade and a half. And my point of it is that we had to learn the whole system. We had to make money. I had multiple brokers as I started out. I was working for them. They trusted me in their money, their positions, where they were going, buying, selling. There were so many different months that they were trading options contracts. You don't understand how hard it is. It's like trading all these assets you trade today in the future, and you have to make sure that every single trade that you're in, you're out of eventually, or it's going to hurt you or help you later on as you're not trading and sleeping at night. It's scary. So we had to make sure we did that, all that. He gave me $100. Long story short, I got 100 from this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. If I had to take off for a day, I had to pay $100. Each person, each broker I had about 5 brokers I had to pay attention to. That's 200 per for about 3 of them, and then the other 2 were 100 each. So what is that? 2, 4, 6, and then so 800 a day. There you go, working for the guys. He gave me $100. So long story short, it was just crazy to see him make 50 grand on one day. One day, he sold his seat. It's called a seat, a spot to sit in that round circle for like $2 million right before the whole building collapsed. Talk about a fucking genius. So, guys riding into the sunset on his motorcycle somewhere. Bobby Muir, if you're watching this video, or if you ever do watch, man, that's incredible. You are a gangster. You really are a savage to me. He sold his seat to trade on the New York Mercantile Exchange for like millions of dollars. Somebody bought it. They traded for a few weeks to hopefully make millions. And he probably got their balls kicked in and didn't make out so well. So hopefully they did. I'd love to hear good stories. But I want to give you one thing. Speaking of birthdays and things coming up, I got a big lesson growing up in my life here. Then we're going to go. I want to make this channel great. I want to have 1,000 times more subscribers. I want to feed people, help people, the hunger. There's so much bad out there. These poor people starving. I see them on the street all the time, panhandling, and they live all night just to go in a shit hotel. They actually do it. It's too cold and shitty out now. The elements are awful. Long story short, I get my birthday cards. And when you're young, you get money inside, right? And you're like, yeah, look at this. I got money. And I wish I was 19 when Bitcoin was created. I'd be a fucking billionaire by the time I'm 20, 30, 40, because I know I'd be investing at 19, 20. I already am fascinated with Bitcoin and crypto. A lot of people, it's going to zero. But you get the money and you get excited, right? And all you want to do is invest when you're a youngster. That's what this shit is teaching the generation. I don't know if people get that. They're teaching you to save. Have Bitcoin for a long time. Not fucking sell any of it. Maybe sell some. You need to live. But the whole point is to hold some type of the cryptocurrency for a long period of time to show some type of investment. That's what we're showing. And then you get the $25 out of the card and you're all excited. And then you realize grandma and grandpa get older and so do you. And then you get that card and it doesn't have money in there no more. And you're like, fuck this card. You throw it, right? And you throw it in the trash. Like, this fucking no card. The fuck's going on? No money. And then your grandparents pass away. And then that card that you used to get money in, or that card you used to get in general, is not coming no more. That's a kick to the dick. Learning lessons in life, ladies and gentlemen. Wall Street Pete talks about it. This is the end of the show. I hope you have a fantastic day. St. Patrick's Day. So if you're going to drink, you're going to celebrate, please don't drink too much. But my point of the story is that family means the most important thing in the world. And it's great. It's great to invest. It's great in cryptocurrency. You have to maybe make financial, generational wealth, maybe for your loved ones that aren't even here yet, or maybe they're growing. It's a fantastic thing in the world, and that's why this is going to prosper. I want people to understand that. A lot of people, it's going to go to zero. How can it have such a decade, 10-year history of 10 years of the growth that it's had, and then just go to zero? Are you the one making sense today? Are you the one making sense today? Think about it. You guys have a fantastic day. I love you guys very much. This channel means a lot to me. There are so, like Maurice, for example. Please hit the like and subscribe, giving us excellent feedback of cryptocurrencies we're not even talking about. And you know, it's like we miss one. It's like, okay, cool. Let's do our homework and let's get it done. Let's do it together. This is the Wolves of Wall Street. This is a community. This is a 30-minute video talking about some important things. Maybe you were down today. Maybe you're having a rough day. You know, it's all about the mind. You control how you want to feel. Do you want to be fucking sad today? All right, then go be a bitch. Go be sad. It's the truth. You want to be happy as fuck today? You want to take on the world and maybe go make some extra cash and find a way to maybe do it? That's what you're trying to do today. They want you to be sad. They want you to sit home and play video games and waste your fucking day. That's what they want you to do. Or sit in the corner and cry, oh me. That's why the cop gave you that ticket. That's why you're financially hurting, because you keep getting fucked. You know how I know all this? I'm the king of it. I'm the king of it. You know what? I've learned. Give me the problems. You know why? I'm fucking built for this shit. You guys have a great day. Love y'all. Take care.